Hey guys, it's Ilya from Board's Fellows Journey, day number 12. Let's begin. So today's video is about, are you treating the root problem and solving the problem, or you're taking an aspirin or taking care of the stalk, the visible part of the plant, which is taking care of the syndrome. And let's talk about it a little bit. Think about it for a while. Think about 3 to 4 problems that you had, and try to think, did you solve the root problem or you handle the symptoms of the problem? And let's talk about it a little bit. For instance, today I walked in the garden and I had a lot of bad weed and some plants that I didn't want in my lawn, in my garden. So I had to take care of it. And this is the second time I'm doing that, because in the first time I only cut down the stalks and the visible part of the plant, and I took maybe a little bit of the root, and I said, oh, okay, I took them down. Yeah, they grew stronger. The plant was so little, but the root was such big, and that's the lesson I learned today. And I had to work twice as hard today just to dig all the way down to take the whole root out. And that's the lesson that I want to share with you today, that I learned while walking in the garden. Who knows? You can learn from anything you do. So it can be money, it can be a relationship, it can be your health, everything. Just think about it. Your job, it doesn't matter. Some friend, some colleague, you name it. And if there's a problem and you're taking care of the symptom, or taking an aspirin or painkiller just to calm down the pain and not treating the root problem, the root will go deeper and deeper, and you'll have to work twice and maybe 5 times harder just to get it out, like I had to do today. And I sweat like crazy and worked like crazy. My hands like hurt. It's good workout, yet I could avoided this much work if I've done it in the first time correctly. And that's what happened with most people, even if it's money or a relationship or health, or I don't know, their back hurts or their leg hurts, they don't go to the doctor. Oh, I'll take some painkillers or some antibiotics, and bam, everything is okay. Maybe the pain goes away for a while, yet the problem stays and it develops and develops, and eventually it gets so strong and so bad that you have sometimes to do a surgery. So the same goes with money. You have a leak in your bucket, and what you're doing, you're just pouring more water. You're working more hours, doing overshifts, extra hours, and taking work from other people, yet the leak is there, and eventually the leak grows, and there's a way more stronger stream that goes out of your bucket of money, and eventually you cannot keep up with the pace. So the same goes with love and relationship, whether it's your loved ones or your family or your friends. If there's a problem, there's some ignite, some fire, and you need to take care of it right now before the roots go deeper and into the ground. Today I dug, and the ground around the roots didn't go. I dug all around it, but the roots stood still in the same place. I had to cut deeper and deeper just to get it out. So it goes with people. The more the tension, the more the those little flames stay there. You just put some water on it or just neglect it. Eventually this problem or this root problem will grow, and it will become like a blast, and you have to work very, very, very hard just to get it out and just to solve this problem, which you could just solve it by talking with that person and realizing what's going on. Maybe there's something little that you're doing or not doing which causing such great pain for the other person. This could be in your work. Maybe there is something or someone in your work that kinda affects you and makes you work less effectively, and eventually your boss and their bosses sees that, and you might lose your work, or you might lose some paycheck, or you might even lose an upgrade in your work, some raise, and eventually you will lose this job, or you'll just be so miserable in it. So it's today's message for you: try as soon as possible to solve the problem, the root problem, engage into the roots, not take care of the leaves or the stalk, you know, the part that you see of the plant out of the ground, and taking aspirin or taking some painkillers. It works for a while, yet the problem and the roots go so deeper that eventually you have to work so much more just to fix and just get to the same point that you were before you chose to take care of the symptom and not take care of the problem. Which taking care of the symptom is easier. It takes less. You can just take a pill, just cut it off, and just neglect, and it's okay. Yeah, the weed keeps growing. The problem keeps getting bigger if it's your physical problem, and if it's a problem of a person, those relationships will go deeper and deeper into the ocean. It will be very hard to get it out. So, my friends, if you like this video, give me a like and hit the subscribe button below, and please take care of your problems, not of the symptoms. You'll see it's a little bit harder than taking care of the symptom, yet the results are amazing, and the problem is getting rid of and not coming back at you stronger every time. So take care, have a nice day, and bye bye.